welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be my WIP and Chat for the week. My phone is acting up. It's not letting me zoom in to anything. I think I figured out the mirroring problem that I was having, but now I can't zoom in on anything. I have been on the internet looking things up. I can't figure it out. So what I did was I just put the ring light down as far as I could. So hopefully you guys can see, and that'll be fine. Because there's nothing more annoying than not being able to see, right? So, for those of you who don't know what a WIP and Chat is, WIP and Chat stands, WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. And chat is just that. I will be chatting while you listen. You can be doing housework. I hope you don't have to do housework. I hope that you're diamond painting. That would be ideal. Don't forget. I'll leave it right there. Hopefully it's not backwards. Hopefully I did do the mirroring correctly. Yeah, so I hope you can just sit and enjoy yourself. Maybe diamond paint with me. You know, maybe you're sitting out by the pool. Maybe you are sitting outside. So yeah, just enjoy yourself. This is you time. Okay, this is time for you. So, and I'm just going to be talking about some things that are kind of going on in my life that you may or may not be interested in. But I hope my voice at least, you know, brings you something. So, yeah. So today I have this pen. My husband got this for me off of Amazon, I believe, or Temu, one of the two. I am using my Ephemera 3D along with my Forever Young because some of the Forever Youngs are full, you know, overly full. So yeah, and I've got my trinket tray with my trash, my troll for all the trolls out there. And I was given this by a nurse when I went to the doctor. So nice. So this lid just goes on. It says Diamond Painting with Coco. I just keep that right there. So yeah, and I am working on Gilded Serenity by Mirthful Diamond Paintings. If you have not seen this painting, oh my gosh. It is on my channel. I just did a kit up of this painting. Also, I did an unboxing of the painting where I went over everything about the company. It is a new company owned by a woman named Netta. She lives in Greece. So there's a lot of information in my videos about the company. If you're interested in the logistics of it, if you're interested in, you know, how she feels about diamond painting, the ethics, all of that. It's all in the unboxing of this painting, which is just gorgeous. It's just, yeah. And the enhancements are really nice. So yeah, I am trying to get at least this first row done before I switch to another painting. We'll see. We'll see. I'm almost there. So I think I can make that happen. Very, very possible. So let's see. My diamond painting life. What's been going on? Well, things have been going a lot differently than I normally do things. Out of sheer accident, honestly. I did not mean to, well, I didn't schedule anything is the thing. I just kind of went with it. So I did the sneak peek for Captured by Radiance. You guys know I'm an affiliate for Captured by Radiance. I'm also an affiliate for Mirthful Diamond Painting. So if you are interested in purchasing from Captured by Radiance, you can go, just go to my description box. You'll see my discount codes. I did a sneak peek for Simon, which was the Captured by Radiance. It's the second in the series of the, if you guys have True Heart, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's the second one in the series from Romance Art. So I unboxed that and I was like, wow, I really want to do that painting. You know, it's really, really nice. Well, before I got that painting, I was looking at my bookcase, you know, just as I'm sitting here, I was kind of taking a little bit of a break. I was leaning back, I was stretching. And there's my bookcase on the left-hand side has like miscellaneous companies. And I was looking over there and I'm like, wait a second, what is that painting? I could not remember what the painting was. And it was from Crystal Canvas Art. And I'm like, oh yeah, I bought a canvas that was all crystal, but I couldn't remember what the image was. And I'm going to be honest, you guys, I didn't like the way the box looked. I wanted it off my shelf. I didn't want to look at the box anymore. But I also thought it would be fun to do a crystal canvas. So I was like, well, decision made, I guess. So I had pulled that one out to work on. Well, I'm also working on this mystery kit. I'm trying to do a square a day for the decision wheel, which is working out fairly well. And it's been a lot of fun. A lot of engagement with that, so it's been fun. So then when I got this painting from Mirthful Diamond Painting, I was like, well, I want to do that painting so bad. So I had already been working on the mystery kit. I thought in my mind, well, I'm just going to do this crystal one, right? But when I got Simon and Gilded Serenity, I was like, oh no, I need to do those paintings too. So I have a total of, what is that, 4 paintings that I'm doing right now. They're all large. All of them are large paintings. And like this particular painting is very confetti heavy. Simon is not confetti heavy. There are places where there is confetti, but I wouldn't call Simon confetti heavy. So I'm kind of working on all 4 at the same time. The mystery kit, I think I have 8 more squares. So technically that would be 8 more days, but it's not going to be because I'll get to that in a minute. It's not going to be 8 more days. So on top of all of those paintings that I just outlined, we are getting ready to go camping. Now, it's Monday and we're leaving on Sunday to go. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do before then. We're leaving on Sunday to go camping. I'm not bringing any of these paintings. They're too nice. I don't want to bring these really nice paintings with me. I'm just too scared. I don't want to risk it. I just don't. So plus, I mean, right now for this canvas, I'm using the 60 set of Forever Young. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to take a big old box. So over here, I've got 2 paintings, all packaged up, I believe. It's over here in the Tray Bricks case that they have. And I am using tray bricks, right? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. And so there's 2 paintings. Now, these are smaller paintings, but they're not that small. They're not like paint gems or anything like that. I mean, they're still pretty big. And I'm like, Rami, what? Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So, biting off more than I can chew? Possibly. But am I? Because it's still diamond painting, right? So, yeah. Can you guys hear that? There is a red-tailed hawk family. So we have the crow family with the 2 babies. Now we have a red-tailed hawk family with 2 babies. And boy, they are harassing the parents. They're like, feed me, feed me, feed me. Here it goes again. He's just constant. So yeah, we just came in from outside. We were outside. It's not hot here today. It's very warm, but it's not hot. I don't actually know the temperature compared to what all of you guys are going through. I feel bad about even mentioning my weather, because I can't even believe the temperatures that you guys are going through. It's unreal. Yeah, I hope it doesn't get like that here. I really do not want it to get like that here. So, no, thank you. You guys can keep it. I don't know if you guys know about this. Probably a lot of you do. I don't watch the news. So, you know, unless somebody brings something to my attention, I'm like, huh, what? But in Greece, there was a huge, this is where Netta is from. I got this information from Netta. There was a huge fire. You guys, it burned half the island. Half the island. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I was asking her about it. And I'm like, hey, how's it going over there? How's the fire? How are the fires? And she said, it's okay now, but it did burn half of the island. And I said, well, you know, what was going on with that? Was this like a weather-related type of a situation, or, you know, what happened? She said, no, it was purposely set. I'm like, you're kidding. How devastating. How absolutely devastating. So apparently it was intentionally set. I don't know if they've caught the people or not. I think they're still actively looking. I hope that they find the people who did this, if that is indeed what happened. I just, I mean, I don't know how many houses, you know, properties were destroyed, or if there was, you know, lives lost or anything like that. But I just, wow, you know. So, yeah, just crazy. And just real briefly, see, I don't always post videos when I tape them. Sometimes they're posted a week, even 2 weeks after I've done them. And I just wanted to clarify, I had mentioned in one video about Texas, and I said something about 20 people. At the time of the filming of that video, they were saying that there was 20 girls missing. That's all they had said. Obviously, we all now know that we're talking about hundreds of people. And yeah, it's just, that's absolutely devastating. I hope that all of our friends in Texas are okay. I hope your families are okay. That is just, I heard though that river does this. Like, it's a pretty common thing for this river when the rains come or something. Maybe common isn't the right word. but that it has done this several times before is what I'm trying to say. And I was like, man, you would think that some type of land management or some type of agency would be like, look, everybody has to be a minimum of 100 feet away from this river. Like, you can't have a campsite near here. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. It just seems like if this has happened before, and it sounds like several times, that maybe something should, and maybe now something will be done about it. I don't know if anything can be done about it. Obviously everything's always 20/20 hindsight, right? But you know, yeah, I just feel for those people. I really do. Absolutely heartbreaking. Is seeing me okay? Yeah, okay. If you're watching. So, yeah. Well, I received some deliveries today. These were not diamond painting related deliveries. No. Those are coming soon, though. Are you surprised? I got my clutch purse and some jewelry and my shoes. So those all came today. I absolutely love them. The shoes fit perfectly. They are gorgeous. I love the clutch purse. Absolutely love it. It's absolutely perfect for my needs. The earrings are perfect. I have to wear clip-on earrings because I haven't been able to wear earrings for years. I don't know why. I used to wear earrings every single day, like every single day. I have so many pairs of earrings and I would wear them all the time. But one day I went to put on a pair of earrings and it was like my ears started to burn and itch, and it was like, I'm like, this seems like an allergic reaction to me, which I am sensitive. I do have sensitive skin, but this had never happened to me before. And I tried a different pair of earrings, same situation. I tried a different pair of earrings, same situation. So now one of the holes in my ear has pretty much closed all the way up. So I just got clip-on earrings, you know, and they're really cute. They're really, really cute. So it'll go with what I'm wearing. My dress is supposed to be here tomorrow. I'm really, really hoping that it fits me. I can't take this. I can't take another, this dress is too small on me situation. It just can't be. It can't be. So yeah, I received that, and you know, the wedding is going forward. I'm still extremely confused. I did try to get some more information about timings, the itinerary, what's happening, when is happening, you know, that type of thing. I'm still very confused. It's fine. It sounds like Brendan's girlfriend is going to be doing Kelsey's makeup, because I don't know, it was on another video, but this is the wrong time of year to try to find a makeup artist. I mean, everybody gets married this time of year apparently. So I was calling all of the Ultas. I was calling, like, you know, people that come to your house. It's just everybody's booked. It was either like, we can do your hair but not your makeup, or we can do your makeup but not your hair. And then the other people were like, no, I'm busy that day. Like, it's just, it was crazy. And Kaylee knows a lot about makeup, I guess. I don't know. I know nothing about makeup. And my daughter was like, well, you can just do it, Mom. And I'm like, no, not unless you want to look like, you know, a clown. So we're all going, the three of us are going to go to Ulta, and I'm just going to buy Kelsey whatever makeup we need. Yeah, we're going to go from there. We're just going to go from there. So, yeah, it's moving forward. It's almost here. It hasn't hit me. It's really weird. It has not hit me that my daughter, my 28-year-old daughter, is getting married. Oh, I missed an uppercase E right there. Dang it. Yeah, it's fine. It's almost like I'm just, like I have no reaction to it. It's really weird. And I think it's because you watch, so I'm going to break down like a big old baby. But yeah, it just hasn't hit me. I don't know. So it's so weird that she's getting married. Man, leave in the comments if you've had a child get married. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. It's just so strange. So, yeah, so I don't think she has a dress picked out. I don't know. I don't want to stress her out. So I've been kind of trying to just, not really insert myself, if you will. I know that she's really, really, really overwhelmed right now. And I don't want to add to that. Even as delicate as I have been, it has caused stress. So because I literally have suggested nothing. And unless she asks me, because I always swore I was never going to be one of those moms. But I think, never mind. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So it'll be fine. The wedding will be great. Yeah, I just have a lot of questions. That's all. But it's not, I mean, obviously I'll just be told what to do, and I'm fine with that. So just tell me where to stand and what to do. Where do I stand? Where do I go? where am I supposed to sit? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not trying to be involved. I really, you guys, I really, really, really want to be involved. It's that I feel like specifically moms can cross a line very quickly without even realizing it, without even intending to. And if I did that, I would feel so bad. I would never forgive myself because I would always feel like I ruined her wedding or something, Because of course I have opinions on music and all kinds of stuff, I have opinions on, don't we all? I mean, don't we all? So, yeah, I'm just zip it. I'm just zipping it. So it's hard for me to do, but I'm doing it. So it's okay. It's all right. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. So, yeah, so that's coming up. Very, very cool. Adam is kind of stressing out about the trailer. Like I said, we are leaving on Sundays, so we officially have 6 days, which pretty much leaves him with 5 days. So we've been getting up early so that he can go pretty much straight out there and start working on things that he wants to get done before we go. I keep reminding him that the necessities are there. And honestly, they are. The necessities of what we need is there. It's just the trailer's not going to be finished. It's just not. It's impossible. There's too many things left to be done. So, we are going to go camping again in September. So, maybe, well, obviously more of the trailer will be done by then. Currently, there's no sink in it. It's bare bones. It's a bed, a bathroom, 2 benches, and he hasn't put the table in yet. But it's fine. It's fine. So we're going to be gone for a whole week. I'm super excited to just be gone and to go hiking and to be in the woods, to be in the forest. I absolutely love to go hiking. It's one of my favorite things to do. Love it. Just absolutely love going hiking. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of that. A lot of down at the beach. You know, we like to go down there at sunset. We'll walk down there at sunset and watch the sun disappear into the ocean. You can hear it sizzling. Yeah, and this year we don't have, knock on wood, we don't have smoke happening in the sky. So yeah, that's great, because I mean, years past have just been unbelievable. Oh my gosh, one year it was so bad, you know, right after the pandemic, right? So we get through that, perfect. And then a couple of years later, it was like, or a year later, or whatever, it was like we went to go camping, we had to wear masks. It was so smoky, like you were just like, you know, choking. So yeah, crazy. But Coco will have a lot of fun. She typically just eats whatever we eat. No, I'm not kidding. When she sees us eating, she's like, well, I don't want to eat my food. And it's just like that much more intense, like especially when we're hiking and stuff. Do you really think that she's going to eat her food? No. We bring it. We bring her food. And when she finally gets hungry enough, she will eat her food. But yeah, little stink. She's doing great, in case anybody wants to know. She's doing really, really good. I'm already stressed out about the fact that I have to leave her here in her crate for 2 days in a row. Obviously not end to end. I mean, just 2 days, like for the wedding. It's like, you know, we're going to be gone for X amount of time on one day, and then the next day we're going to be gone for X amount of time the next day too. So I'm already stressed out about that. Because you guys know she's my emotional therapy dog. And I know most people are like, you have to have them registered. You can't just say that. Well, yes, I can say that, because she is my emotional therapy dog. So I could probably have my doctor write me a note if I wanted to, but she is my emotional therapy dog. I can't go anywhere without her. Oh, speaking of which, snap. You guys are like, this is so lame, what I'm about to say. But you guys, I don't have the Walmart app. I've never had the Walmart app. Why would I have the Walmart app? I don't have it. But my husband does. The only reason why he got it was he got sick and tired of us not being able to find stuff at Walmart, especially when they rearrange stuff. So he got it so that we could find stuff, because it'll tell you what aisle it's on. You just type it in and it tells you. But today we're sitting having coffee, and he goes, because he was looking for my bread, my Ezekiel bread at Safeway. Safeway does not carry Ezekiel bread, but Walmart does. But I'm like, honey, they got rid of so much stuff, so many vegan things, and so many, like, they got rid of almost all of my food, you guys. Like, it's just like, okay. But what was my point? Oh, right. So he was showing me that, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, is that the app? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a grocery list, and I am literally going to order everything off and just do the pickup. And he's like, really? And I'm like, heck yeah. Because we're not going to get our fruits and vegetables until, you know, like the day before. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make a list and I'm going to get everything. And if I forget anything, then I have a couple days to, you know, go, oh, shoot, you know, I needed this or I needed that. I always forget stuff. The good news is it doesn't really matter. There's literally a Walmart, like, I mean, isn't there a Walmart everywhere? There's literally a Walmart, like, I don't know where, but it's drivable from where we're camped. So we've had to do that before. We ran out of ice and we had to go, or no, wait, we got that at the, why did we go to Walmart? Oh, because we forgot our backpacks. My OGs will remember that. I posted it. Yeah, some people thought I was being serious. It was so weird. I went to Walmart and I was like, oh, you guys, we forgot our backpack. And we did forget our backpacks. That part was true. And it was for hiking, right? And so I go down the aisle where all of the like Care Bear and unicorn stuff is, like little kids backpacks. And I'm like, honey, what do you think of this one? Honey, what do you think of that one? People thought I was serious. And I was like, huh? No. I was being so silly about the whole thing that I thought for sure everybody thought I was like joking. But anyway, that's why we went. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. And just doing the, because they also deliver. But I'm like, I can just drive there and go to the pickup. So I think I might do that. This, probably, what, tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow or Wednesday, it's going to have to happen. So that way he has more time to focus on the trailer, you know, before work and stuff. Because I know he's always like, no, I want to go shopping too. Because of course, two minds are always better than one. So I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what we'll do later tonight is we'll both, because we sit down after he gets home from work and stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll order everything on the app, or at least set it up for that. And then tomorrow hit go or what, I don't know what you do. Tell him I'm coming. Have my stuff ready. I'm on my way. And do it that way. So, I forgot to talk about this as far as diamond painting goes. All of the grand prizes, if you guys didn't know, have gone out. So the people who won, everybody's prize has been shipped out. Everybody got their tracking number. Nuckin was the second person to, I think the second person to come up on the wheel. She's already received hers. She posted a video in our Facebook group about it. So that's cool. I also sent out another prize today that didn't have to do with our grand prize. It was a live that I did, and I do giveaways on my lives most of the time. So if you're not part of my lives, you're missing out. Make sure to hit your notification bell to be notified of when I'm going live so that you don't miss that. I don't always just do budget company paintings. Sometimes I do storage. It just depends. So it depends on what I have and what I've, you know, purchased and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So I use all of the money that I make off of YouTube. I use that money for purchasing things, for all of it. Put it this way, all of the money that I get from YouTube goes directly back into this channel, whether that be purchasing things to unbox or giveaways, you know, for shipping, that kind of things. Because let's face it, the giveaways themselves are things that I've purchased with the money that I've made off of YouTube. Okay. And then on top of that, the shipping, which is a very large expense, is also, you know, the money also goes towards that. So yeah. And I'm not going to lie. Some of the money also, like I bought a pen, a custom pen. I'm having a custom pen made. So by Tamara from Captured by Radiance. If you guys have not purchased one of her pens, I don't know what you're waiting for. Just use my code at checkout. Okay, Coco 15 for 15% off. She has beautiful pens. If you go to their website, she has blanks, so you can look at the blanks. So yeah, that's where I purchased mine. But I've gotten several pens from her. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you're not part of my lives, hit the notification bell so that you can be part of that. And if you're not subscribed, if you're new here, welcome. Glad you're here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, all the things. I'm trying to grow my channel. It's always nice to have new people. We have a great community here. I mean, I couldn't ask for nicer people. Everybody here is so kind and so giving of themselves, of their time, of everything. So yeah, it's a great place to be. If you want to join my Facebook group, please answer the questions you are prompted to do. Otherwise, the Facebook, whatever thing that the Facebook management thing won't let you in. It will deny you, and you will think, why was I denied? Why did Rami deny me? I didn't deny you. You just didn't answer the questions. And I just today, I saw that somebody was trying to come into our group, but they didn't answer the questions. I don't understand. So please answer the questions. There is no right or wrong answer to the questions. So don't be scared like, well, you know, but please don't think that, you know, well, I don't have to answer these questions. I can just, you know, ask to be, no, if you don't do it, then you can't get in. So I'm sorry. And if you've been denied, try again, because if you've been denied, I can almost guarantee you, well, I can guarantee you that it was because the management system on Facebook said, oop, they didn't answer the questions, so I'm not letting them in. It was not me, okay? It was not me. So just try it again. Try it again. We do a lot of stuff on our Facebook groups. We'll do paint-alongs, that kind of stuff. And we just kind of encourage each other. And yeah, it's just nice. It's just really nice. So yeah. So this last weekend was kind of cool. When was that? Was it Saturday? Yeah, it was, yeah. So Saturday, Adam's working on the trailer. I'm diamond painting, you know, yada, yada. And Brennan and Kaylee leave. They go to the store. And I'm like, okay, bye. You know, drive safe. Love you. Well, he calls me, and he never calls me. And I'm like, uh-oh. And he calls me, and he said, hey, Mom. He's like, what kind of vegan meat would you have on a taco? And I'm like, what? He's like, well, we're going to make tacos for you guys. He's like, so what kind of meat do you want? I'm like, oh, no. Don't get me any meat. Don't get me meat. I'm like, I'll just have beans. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, don't even bother. Don't even bother to get me. He's like, you're sure? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, is there anything else you want? And I'm like, no, everything's fine. He's like, okay. So yeah, they made us really good tacos. Kaylee made homemade guacamole. It was really, really good. I'm very picky with my guacamole. It was very good guacamole. She was kind enough to, she actually remembered that I have that gene for cilantro. And she actually remembered, or Brennan told her, I don't know. So she made me a separate bowl of guacamole. Yeah. Like, wow. Thank you. But we all sat out in the, Brennan made carne asada out on the, he used the barbecue and he cooked, and she made all the stuff, cut everything up, and we made our food, brought it out into the breezeway, sat at the table, and we just talked for hours, just ate our food and talked for hours. It got so late, it was dark out, the stars were coming out. Adam has this really cool app on his phone that I'll have to ask him the name of it. But basically you can just, you guys might even know what it is. You just point it wherever you want in the sky, and it'll tell you what the constellation is you're looking at. It'll tell you what the star is that you're looking at, the planet, whatever. You can even point it at the ground and see what is on the other side of the planet currently. Is that crazy or what? Yeah. So, I was having way too much fun with that thing. I was like, hold on, we're not going inside just a minute. Oh, look, there's Taurus. Oh, look, there's blah, blah. Look, there's the moon. Look, there's the blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, I was having so much fun because the moon wasn't up yet. It was still, you know, below the horizon, but I could see it through the app. Oh, and it's like a real, like, I swear it's a real picture of it. It's like really cool. So I had a lot of fun with that, but it was really nice to have dinner with them and just hang out with them. And, you know, honestly, the really cool part about it was they wanted to hang out with us. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? Like, my kid wanted to hang out with us, you guys. I mean, that's not a rare occurrence. He does this often, but I'm just saying it's still cool to me always, anytime he takes a Saturday night and wants to hang out with us and cook us dinner. Who is this kid? Whose kid is that? That's my boy. That's my boy. Sure is. So, yeah, really enjoyed ourselves. The tacos were really good. So, Adam said that the carne asada was really good, so that's good. I can't remember if I'm sure they had sour cream. I can't remember though. But yeah, we had salsa, all the fixings. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah. So basically that's what's going on. I've ordered a ton of stuff. Oh, I did order for the trailer something. What do they call them? So they've got wheels on them and they go under your bed. Like you roll them underneath your bed. They're like fabric. But it's a metal frame. It's for like clothes and shoes and stuff like that. So I got two. The box that they're in looks really small. So I'm assuming there's a lot of assembly that goes along with these. I bought two for the trailer and thinking I might need two more. You could buy them in a pack of 4, but I thought let's just get 2 for now and see where that gets us. My thought process was one could be for his clothes, towel, all that kind of stuff, and the other one could be for me. We'll see. Once they're assembled, what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know. I just work here. Okay, so I'm gonna do some subscriber comments. I am so far behind. I am now 3 months behind on the subscriber comments. I am so sorry that I am that far behind. Okay, so this one is Clockwork Owl, and I noticed that I have commented twice, me being on my other channel, and for good reason. Dark Angel Ramy says, spoiler, the information was incorrect, with a laughing face. I got a reply. Okay. I also said, hi, Ramy here. The drills are acrylics. I go over this in the WIP and Chat and several other videos. I was going off the information from the company. If you guys have seen that video, you will understand what I am talking about. I went back and forth with Dreamer Designs over their, because I wanted to do an official not an official unboxing, but a proper unboxing of one of their kits. I wanted to know the grade of their canvas. I wanted to know what type of drills they had. And oh my, that was a rabbit hole that I did not need to go. I did not need to go down that rabbit hole. They could have just answered me. Anyway, I posted the whole thread of email back and forth between me and the company. It was very friendly. It was a very friendly conversation. There was no anger or anything like that. There was just a bunch of misinformation that was going on. And so thankfully somebody spoke up and said, oh, you're not the only one. And I was like, okay, thank goodness. All right, CSB Stormy. Hi. She says, it is a gorgeous painting when finished. Saw the finished product on Facebook. Yes. Yeah, it was. It was. If I remember correctly, the Clockwork Owl was unfortunately very blurry. What do I mean by that? I mean the actual rendering of the, sorry, I'm looking for, oh, here we go. The actual rendering was very blurry. I was kind of disappointed by that, but it wasn't like, this is super bad type of a situation. So yeah. Carol Good 8960. Hi, Carol. I've done a Dreamer Designs before, both round and squares. I personally don't care if the drills are resin or not, so long as they are good and I have enough for my painting. Exactly. And I do bring that up in several of my videos, because the thing is some people won't work with acrylic. What symbol? Okay, I'm doing this symbol. Some people will not work with acrylic squares. Rounds don't ever seem to really be a problem with anybody as far as I know. I'm sure I'm wrong, but acrylic squares, people tend to have a problem with those. Now, having said that, there are also a ton of people who really don't care. They don't care. And I'm very clear about that in my videos, because if you don't care, you don't care, right? I mean, it just doesn't pertain to you. But some people really do. And I don't want people who really care to be purchasing something when the company is saying, because here was the whole thing with this. I feel like I need to kind of explain it just a little bit. So the company said that their drills were resin. That's what they told me. They said, our drills are resin. And I went, perfect, thank you so much, goodbye. And then I thought, oh wait, I have another question for them. And I was like, because I wanted to ask about their canvas, their grade of their canvas. Again, just for in case anybody was wondering, I wanted to have information available. And they said that they didn't know what grade canvas they had. And I said, okay. Now, in the process of me in between me asking them what are your drills made out of, and them telling me resin, somebody had told me, wait a second, that's not true. Their rounds are acrylic. And I went, I don't think so, because they told me that they were resin, and they're like, no, They're acrylic. They're acrylic. Now listen, when you guys tell me something, I'm like, I'm on it. Trust me, I'm on it. So I immediately emailed them back. And I said, hey, am I misunderstanding something here? So are your squares and rounds resin? And they said, oh, no, our rounds are acrylic and only our squares from America are resin. Which doesn't make sense to me. Still, even seeing that out, does that make sense to you guys? That doesn't make sense to me, because are they going to two different manufacturers? Are they going to two different production plants? That would be insane. But maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe in the United States, it's easier for them to get resin squares from a company here in the United States. And maybe that should have been the question I should have asked them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It got very confusing, very convoluted, very quickly. And I said, look, I literally listed out the emails for everybody and said, here's the information. Take with it what you will. I don't know. So, yeah, that was the confusion. So, Sharon Featherstone, 82, and then it cuts you out, Sharon. Oh, Rami, you give me kid up anxiety when you use your Elizabeth Ward containers. It doesn't help that I have OCD. I've invested in 6 larger EW trays and bought oodles of extra containers so I don't have to worry about running out of the smaller ones. It's a game for me to fit in as many small containers as possible. I put the stickers on as I go. It takes longer, but I have to do less shuffling as I kit up. Can't wait to see how this DD one turns out. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. And I have started kitting up differently with the Elizabeth Wards, because I have since figured out the trick. So yeah, and I also purchased way more containers. So the problem was I only had, a very limited amount of containers. And so I was limited to what I could do when I was kitting up. So I have a lot more now, which is very, very helpful. Very helpful. So I'm glad. And in fact, well, I don't want to get more. I do, but I don't. Nancy Canadian, I have ordered squares. I am doing the steampunk as charted from Hade. I have also ordered from Captured by Radiance. Nancy Canadian, thank you for ordering from Captured by Radiance. I think I've said this before. Wait, have I done these ones before? Tell me I haven't. No, there's no way I have. I think I talked about this before, but the steampunk, we must be talking about a different steampunk, because the steampunk owl, the free steampunk owl that they have, is not charted for a diamond painting. Because I contacted them. I actually sent them money, contacted them, said, here, please, I want that one, blah, blah, blah. And they said, because it's free, we don't chart it for a diamond painting. And I was like, oh, okay. So maybe you're doing it with maybe you're doing cross stitch. Maybe you're doing it with a cross stitch is what I'm thinking. Lola, love your pen. Do you know the weight? I don't. I noticed my 2 pens are different weights, and I like the heavier. I do too. I like the heavier pen. Actually, the one that I'm getting, the pen that I'm getting, I think is actually, I don't know what it is. To check it out. Kathy Patterson, this is on Easter Paint Gem Kit Up. Wow, all the way back at Easter. You guys, have I already done these? Wait, no. 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 Okay. So glad Adam was at your appointment that day and took care of things as they needed to be. I saw at least one bunny and some bunny ears sticking up from a basket. Haven't seen you working on either of those yet. Love the color palette too. Yes, that's when I was getting really far behind on all of my stuff. This is where things went downhill for me. This is interesting because that was 3 months ago. That's about right. So this is a good marker stone for me to look at this and go, This was when I was going downhill, and had a little bit of a kind of a mini breakdown. So Denise Meyerhoff, hi Meyerhoff. Them are cute. Yes, they are. Lola, love this episode. I love Mr. Coco, even if he's tired of my projects. He's so perfect for you. I am glad fate brought you together. P.S. People do tell diabetics a lot. Shouldn't have eaten that. You did this to yourself. Stop eating. Just exercise. Blah, blah. Everyone is so smart. Smarter than doctors. I'm so glad we have Facebook for these smart people to help us. Right, Lola? Exactly. Sharon Featherstone. I just bought this Easter paint gem. Oh, very cool. Their kits are such a good value. Yes, and they are high quality, very high quality. Yes, I agree. I'm finding these little kits are perfect for when I need a quick break from a bigger kit. Yes, and I almost thought about taking one camping. And I thought, no, I need to get these other ones done. So, yeah, I'm like, no. So hopefully when I get back from camping, I don't have 6 paintings that I'm working on. But if I do, who cares? Seas be storming. Yay, you made it to 1,800. Oh, wow. Okay, so 3 months ago, I was at 1,800 subscribers. That is awesome. So it took me, let's see. So in 3 months, it took me 3 months to get 400 subscribers. No, 500 subscribers. Okay. Elizabeth Mormon. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Rami. Love the kit up for Paint Gems Easter. Easter is Sunday, April 20th. I was diagnosed severely ADHD, OCPD, and clinical depression back in 2010. Just now I'm getting the correct medication. But a lot of people tell me to quit taking medication and turn everything over to Jesus. I always respond with, why? Jesus has the same issues. Nice response, Elizabeth. I feel like I've gone over these. I think I have. I think I was supposed to start with the Clockwork Owl kit down. Okay, I'm going to do in the Treybricks collaboration product review. Diamonds Doodads. I'm using my Treybricks and they're amazing. Such a time saver and they are aesthetically pleasing, which is important to me. Great video on the collaboration was fun. Thanks for including me. Yes, of course. That was fun. That was fun to do that. Veronica Backlund. Hello, Veronica. I love Treybricks. Me too. I have Galaxy Blue and I think they are perfect. I like that they are not completely transparent, but that I can still see what is in them. They are so beautiful to look at when they change into different shades. The drill is sliding so perfectly in these. I have not used any other trays, but these because they are everything I want. I just have to order a few more so I can kit up the whole kit with 80 colors. Yeah, see, now, like, I have kids that have like, well, I don't know. How many Treybricks? I think I have 50. So I definitely need to get more Treybricks for sure. Because I love them as well. They're very nice. I love the anti-static. I mean, the Forever Young has the static issue. So yeah, they're really, really nice. I should use my code. I have a discount code for that too. By the way, I do not make a commission when you use my code for Treybricks. But that does not matter to me. Please use it. You will get a discount. So, according to them. Rita Brenda Moore. I love my Treybricks. I use their tower plus the DAC inserts. I also bought the tiny ones for my mini canvases. I tried the other company and returned them because Treybricks work better for me. I think we know the other one you're talking about. Oh, and Catered Official replied and said, thank you. You're welcome, Catered. July and Ove, you're welcome. Kathy Patterson, I did get some trays and I do love them. I do wish they were slightly bigger. Yeah, they have the 2 sizes. I don't know if you got the small ones. Did you get I wonder if you got the small ones, Kathy. Because they do make 2 sizes. They make the tiny ones and then the larger ones. But maybe you're thinking you want the bigger ones, even bigger. Lola, cats are jerks and out of necessity comes innovation. Yes, if cats had never learned how to throw everything off tables, Traybrooks would have made it to market. I think having other people talk about this was genius. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this person. Nicole Nicole EM 1552. Wait, where is the info on the pen? Never saw it. Only the trays. Erg, annoying. I'm glad to have annoyed you, Nicole. Nowhere on there did I say I was going to talk about pens. So I'm not sure where the confusion with that happened, but yeah. There was no mention of pens because the focus was on the trays the entire time. Thus, Traybrooks collaboration product review was born. So that's okay. Oh, it just kicked me out. I have to go so far back. Well, giveaway winner announcement. Do I really? That's like a boring, nothing burger. Oh, WIP and Chat. Okay. I swear I have read these. Watch, I've read all of them. Yeah, because wasn't I 2 months behind? How am I 3 months behind now? Seasby Stormy. LOL, Charlie's my fave name for critters. Love the bunny. Yeah. Lola, the crows love Mr. Coco. That's so sweet. If they bring him a trinket, they totally have accepted them as their friend. It's funny because update on that is Charlie's gone. Charlie's hold on, okay, here it is. Charlie's offspring have taken over his territory. Yes. So Charlie and his wife have moved on and his offspring stayed behind. So now the offspring have become Adam's friends. It's so bizarre. I'm like, is that a thing? Can like, I mean, I know I've heard of that happening with like mammals, but like, I don't know. I guess it can happen with birds possibly too. So yeah, he's training the youngsters and they're all about it. They wait for him. They know what time already. They know what time. They know where to go. They know where to be. And they're always excited to see him. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, but yeah, Charlie's gone. We don't know. Charlie might come back. You never know. I don't know. So Jules Lorraine. Hi, Jules. It is amazing how smart the crows and ravens are. I know. We looked into genealogy years ago. One of the more fascinating aspects was hubby's side, where his direct ancestors from EPP France with a German surname came to Quebec as a Marine, changed name to Tallier, French for Taylor. Oh, and fought in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham, where the British won quite quickly. Oh, darn British. Those darn British. We taught them though. Marianne Hodges. Hi, Mary. I have a Chihuahua mix who I've had since she was 8 weeks old. Oh, we've had Coco since she was 8 weeks old too. She's now 16 years old. I understand how worried you get about Coco and so happy she's better. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. Margie Grice, great chat. Love the story about Charlie. Thanks for sharing. Hugs. Hugs to you, Margie. Always. Marianne Hodges, just love your new pen. Oh, thank you. Nuckin. Those were great stories, Remy. Thank you. Marty Jackson's in the house. I kit up my minis in the lookalike EU from Allie. Yeah, what? Nothing wrong with that. I put my pens and accessories in a plastic makeup bag. Yep, look at mine. Bam. I have just purchased a small light pad because the light in my office is not adequate for, yeah, for my old eyes. For your old eyes. My old eyes. My old eyes. I can't see. Sparkling Nana. Hi, Ramy. I'm new here. Hi. Found your channel today and have enjoyed your WIP and Chat. I'm going to try and make the next live. We have a Chihuahua as well. He was a rescue at 3 weeks old. Oh my gosh, he will be 6 in August. He's the same age as Miss Coco, our only pet. And yes, he's 110% spoiled. Absolutely. Lola. My family changed their last name too. We always joke it's because they were running from the law. Who knows? I knew you were Celtic. I knew it. Elizabeth sent me a $2 thanks. That was so nice of you, Elizabeth. Thank you. Lola said, wait, hold on. I'm pressing too many buttons here. Lola said, one of my shorts has 1.1K views. I only remember this because you're talking about it now. I'm okay with that. But what? Yeah, it's weird, huh? One of my shorts has like 7,800 views. I don't get it. Marianne Hodges, you asked about memberships. Personally, I feel that memberships are an insider's club and exclude those that can't afford them, no matter what the cost is. Hope this doesn't offend anyone. Mary, speak your mind. Speak your mind in this group. If it offends somebody, it offends them. And I don't know why that would offend somebody, but if somebody were to take offense to that, then that's on them. I absolutely 100,000% agree with you. I keep contemplating, I keep going back and forth. Should I do memberships? Should I do memberships? Should I do memberships? And every time I think, yes, I should do them, I pull back and say no. Because here's the thing, and I keep saying this, I feel like I would be going, well, if you pay this money, guess what? You get extra time with me. But the rest of you, no. And I'm not saying that that's true for everybody. I'm just saying that that's how Raimi, not anybody else, feels about it. And so I'm super, super hesitant to do it because it's like, in our group, this group is I feel like our group is super unique. I feel like our community is very, very unique. I think every community is very, very unique. Everybody's community is unique from everybody else's. And in this community, we all stick together. We're a tight group of people. And for me to say, well, if you would like to see some of my content, you sure can. Just pay me money. Just feels weird to me. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey, look, it's a thing, right? So does it really matter why I feel that way? No, it doesn't really matter why. I just do. That's just how I feel. It's just a me thing. And people can disagree with it. And that's totally fine. If you disagree with it, it's fine. Elizabeth Warman, hi Remy, I want to say I'm sorry for my long nonsense communication. You never have long nonsense communication, Elizabeth. My executive functions is not working correctly. Try putting your cycle light off to the right behind you. I learned this in theater years ago. I hear Coco walking around. I purchased Coco's release papers. Oh, have you been tested for ADHD? Because I do the same. Why would Dreamer's Design say something which is not accurate? I do not know. This is not your fault. I love the story about your family. I am the American cousin to the British royal family. Plus, I descend from French nobles, including Napoleon, beyond great-granddad. But my story is my great-grandfather was born on the island of St. Helena. He's very dark olive skin. Well, Benjamin Sefton was sold into slavery. He was shipped and sold to a master in North Carolina. The master was brutal, so he and his fellow slaves escaped and went with the Underground Railway to Chicago. He got married, had children, then he divorced his wife and moved to Washington, D.C. He joined Pinkerton and was Abe Lincoln's personal guard. Well, he guarded my ancestor. So awesome, Elizabeth. Diamond painting with Jack. Great WIP and Chat. Thank you for this shout out. You're always welcome for that, Jack. You're so awesome. You are so kind. I love game night, although I was not as smart as a 5th grader, more like a kindergartner. I copy a lot from Lola. Thanks you, Lola. Lola's a smart cookie. She's probably looking it all up online. She's probably Googling it. She knows I'm joking. I saw lowercase e. There it is. Oh, and I don't even have a drill on my pen. Nice. All right, you guys. Well, for now, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. Again, please hit subscribe, join the community. We have a wonderful community here. You can always change your mind if you don't want to be a part of it. Yeah, I just want to tell you guys, I love you. I love everybody here. And yeah, I will talk with you later. Loves.